Richard Rojek, and without a card, correct?
I want to go back into the industrial district. What? You piece of junk? Why did you take my card? What's going on here?
Unable to acknowledge. You don't have a card.
Yes, I noticed. You just grabbed it from my hand. I'm asking you one more time. Why?
Endora Company doesn't have any work for you. You are unemployed. You have no need to visit any other place than the slums.
All right, but why can't I go back in quickly and try to come to terms with them? To get my job back. If I don't do anything, I'll just kick the bucket somewhere under the bridge.
For the sake of your safety and others, please don't disagree. You've shown signs of aggressive behavior before. The means of deactivation, or death if you wish, kick the bucket, are correct.
And where should I get a card? It won't just appear in my hands all of a sudden.
In case you are accepted, you'll be notified immediately. Don't worry.
And who will tell me? And where? All the offices are in the other districts.
One of the androids. That's why we are here, to assist and protect.
All right, what the hell? I'm going home.
Not acknowledged. You're not allowed to enter the high-level railway.
What? Why?
Your travel pass credit is fully spent. You are not allowed to enter the high-level railway.
So, should I walk or what?
Acknowledged.
Well, thanks. Bye. The keys from my flat. I added one extra key ring to them recently, but I don't know why. Maybe I could remove it. I can't enter the high-level railway until I charge the pass. At least that's one thing that's left from my last employment. An old model of an android guard. Didn't look good in a government district, so they put them here. I'm not gonna play any tricks on him. Once was enough.
Stop, please.
I'd like to go to the industrial district.
The required action is only possible after presenting a personal card.
Why did Endora suddenly halt construction and sack everyone?
The official report states construction halted due to financial problems of the investor, Endora.
What? Nobody'll believe that.
The official report is final.
And how about your future? Are you planning to have kids?
My components will be used in modern kitchen equipment.
So part of you will become a mixer. It's good that you have it all planned. Look, you've got some friends over there.
I'm unable to analyze your utterance. At the location you marked, there is only an obsolete vehicle.
Exactly. And what do you think the tram is made of?
The sarcasm module has not been implemented into my memory.
Nothing.
Remember, you can always turn to us.
I'm not gonna play any tricks on him. Once was enough. I'm not getting closer to that door without a card. That would be suicide. There's a biohazard symbol on the side of the container, and the green stuff inside definitely looks unpleasant. Something's gleaming between those barrels. I'm not gonna touch it with my bare hands. There's a biohazard symbol on the side of the container. Hope the glove is durable enough. Look at that. A sharp and clean metal rod. One of the many barrels around here. If you can't fit it elsewhere, put it in here. No reason to carry it around with me. It's stuffed with everything you could think of. I'd like to do it, but I might find something in there. It's probably just an ordinary stone, but it looks nice. I'm not going to dig in it anymore. Nice fire. Probably gas leaking from the industrial district. I'm not going to test my superpowers. A metal rod with sharp edges. It's hard to hold. Quite a nice little stone. Maybe I can think up some use for it. Rather not. The same old show for so many years. I don't understand. What's the point? Ugh! If they at least didn't play those horrible sounds. Lots of factories, poisonous gas, dirt, and hard work. That's the industrial district. The poor all hate it and need it at the same time. The trams used to ride here a long time ago. Now it's just wrecks and trolleys here and there. Just boxes and a lot of dirt. There might be something useful there. Almost a full roll of tape. Might come in handy. It seems sturdy. I hope it can take something. It's impossible to work with the system disk. Getting in without a charged travel pass would be suicide. I can't mess with the terminal right now. I'll wait for the train to leave. Out of order. Try again later. Great advice, I wouldn't have noticed. A sturdy but damaged lid? Maybe I could tear it off. It won't budge. The rod's edges are too sharp. I can't hold it properly. Now I can hold the rod properly. I wrapped one end of the rod with adhesive tape so I can hold it better. Maybe I could pry it open. Let's hope nobody sees me. That's the stuff for charging the travel passes. I've never seen it spilled like that, and it probably won't stay this way forever. I can't just take it with my hands. I can't get the stuff on the card this way. I'm going to try to get some of the stuff on the rod. Something stayed on, but the stuff is almost solid now. Endora everywhere. I'm not gonna rip it off. Could be dangerous. There's the stiff substance for charging the travel passes on the rod. It's quite hot around the flame. Maybe the stuff will melt. It's hot, but the stuff isn't melting. A liquid green slime. I warmed the substance on the rod. Now it's a liquid. Perfect! The stuff went to the right spot, and it will stay there. Charged travel pass, and it will stay so forever. It's not going to happen.
Stop, please.
Nothing.
Remember, you can always turn to us.
He left the TV on again? He really drives me mad. Damn it, Andy. Get up!
What? What the hell are you doing?
You can't even turn off the TV?
Huh? What pissed you off so much?
Well, where to start? Andy, we're unemployed. They took away my card, and the cards of the others from our team too. They say the construction has been halted.
What? Have you gone mad? Why would the construction halt? And even if it did, why wouldn't they give us our other damn work? We're two of the better ones.
I don't know. Nobody knows anything, only those bastards from Endora. Androids don't want to let me into the industrial district, let alone the government district. It's no go. We can only wait. But I'm not feeling very patient.
What do you mean? What do you want to do?
I'll go and find them. They're my only hope. This establishment has taken too much from me. Those fat cat bastards took my family, the most valuable thing I ever had. And now Endora wants to take my life? I'm not going to give it up so easily.
Is this a joke? You've gone crazy, haven't you? What are you gonna do? What's all this bullshit?
The Resistance. They're our only hope. They'll be able to do something to find out what happened. Find out why they just struck us off.
Yeah, you've gone crazy. Look, the answer's simple. We don't exist for them. We're nothing. They don't have to confess anything. And the Resistance? What would you offer them? A single, suicidal man? And also, how do you plan to find them? Are you gonna go and ask an android for the way to the nearest Resistance center? Oh, why not? No. But my idea of perfect suicide is a lot different.
Tom, he might know. Besides, at least I'll be doing something.
Look, maybe I haven't been fired, right? Maybe you're the only one with no work. They could have something for me, and that would mean I don't have to turn up with my toes.
Can you hear yourself? Do you see what they're doing to us? They're setting us against ourselves. We can't let that happen. And moreover, the construction was going great. We worked till we dropped. All was done as soon as possible, and they were ready to pay us extra. And now they halt it?
And even if I was fired, maybe I would be able to talk around the androids. There haven't been any problems with me ever. I've never made any trouble like you. They'll let me out of here, maybe with an escort. I'll beg them. I've always been good at it.
Damn, Andy, listen. You can't do that. It just isn't possible. They sacked the whole construction team. And if you try to go past the androids, you'll get killed.
That's still a better idea than yours.
Andy, sometimes I think you're completely insane. Completely full waste bin. Maybe I could empty it. Ugh! No way! Endora advertisement. I don't believe this. Sometimes I don't get Andy. Andy's mess. I'm not going to dig through it. It's just junk, and it's not mine. Remote for our great TV. A vintage car of Andy's dreams. He used to tell me about it so much. I don't think a car like that could function anymore. Andy wouldn't appreciate it if I did something with the photo. Our old TV. Sometimes it even works. It can only be turned on by remote. It doesn't work. The batteries in it leaked out and made a terrible mess. When Andy put new batteries inside, they got stuck in there. I'm not going to turn it on. There's never anything on. The remote isn't working anyway. The batteries leaked out, and when Andy changed them, they stuck to the surface. I think it should have been cleaned first, but Andy's a mess. My favorite and only bed. Old pliers. Interestingly, quite worn out. My old knife. I don't even know where I got it. This used to be a hit. Times just change. I'm not going to take a ride in that. An old children's game. Too bad there are no children around anymore. I'm a little too old for that. Another broken android. There are many of them around here. Although, this one seems quite well preserved. I might get some useful components from it. It's of no use doing anything with it. It won't last for long anyway. Old technology. Probably belongs to the warehouse. Probably out of order. Old technology. Probably belongs to the warehouse. Probably out of order. Last time I was in this warehouse, I was a little kid. Last time I was in this warehouse... Cover for the drain. Holds fast. Holds tight. Can't do anything with my bare hands. Bad idea. I don't know how they got into our flat, but I'm sure no one has ever used them. This knife has never failed me. Hopefully it never will. Bad idea. Ernesto Bar, one of the few places that's still open in the slums. Tom never told me how he managed to keep it. Ernesto Bar. Tom never Hi, Tom.
You don't have to say anything. Rumors spread fast.
I'm a dead man. And who told you anyway?
You know, I have my sources. But that's none of your business. Why did you make such a fuss about it all? It's gonna get you into trouble.
And what would you do? Would you just give them your card? You taught me otherwise, remember?
Yeah, that's true. But I also told you that a turtle always hides inside its shell when things heat up. And maybe that's what you should do, boy. Instead of arguing and fighting.
What would you do in my position?
Well, I sure as hell wouldn't go nuts like you. There's a solution for every situation. Some are better, some worse. If you give me a while, maybe I'll think something up.
And what?
Come on, don't I tell you all the time not to stick your nose where it doesn't belong?
Andy went out somewhere. He wants to try to fool the androids or something.
I've always known he's crazy as a loon. If he's not dead already, he will be soon. At the very least, he'll get imprisoned. Why, at least he's not gonna bother you and spoil your life anymore.
Come on, Tom.
You're
Can't
right.
something be...
Can't. I would do anything for you. Your parents wouldn't forgive me for doing otherwise. Your father helped me many times, and you're like a son to me. But that little shit doesn't deserve anything other than this mess. Just don't try to help him. You're not in a position to negotiate. And if you try something, you'll end up worse than him.
I know you know the resistance activists.
Son, your parents left you in my care. But they didn't say a word about me sending you to your death. And you won't hear a word from me about that until your dad rises from his grave and tells me I should tell you.
My father surely wouldn't want me to...
Your father wouldn't want many things. And you know which one the most? For you to die, boy. He really wouldn't want your death. And I'm not helping you get killed.
What would you do in my position? Wait until somebody helps? Or would you try to get out of the problems yourself?
But now you want me to help you.
I only want your advice. A small hint that would set me on the right track.
But you know, the question is whether that path is really the right one. I know for sure it isn't. It's a path where you're gonna lose your head. So it's no path at all.
Tom is my only family, although we're not really related. He raised me after the death of my parents. Local regular seems to always be here. Is that you again?
Excuse me? Well, maybe you're right. I almost got the wrong address on my card.
Where do you get all the money you drink away?
I help the state. You know, all those little services, do this, do that.
But I thought you opposed the establishment.
Yeah, that's true, but not with the state. It has only brought us welfare and peace. I oppose Endora and Theolex. They're the evil that's destroying us. Those androids of theirs and all their other technology, the state just tries to calm it down, to correct everything. Even I joined the fight against them.
Listen, you two, what are you whispering about over there?
Nothing, old friend. The youngster's trying to squeeze some wisdom out of me.
Ha! The right one indeed. He'll get nothing but beer.
Why don't you go home sometimes?
Home? Please, remind me. What exactly does that mean?
What do you mean? Well, to your family. I mean, you do have one, don't you? I saw you browsing some photos of your daughter and wife once, and you've spoken about them with Tom many times.
Son, I had a family. That's right. I had a family until an android from Theolex showed up. He came to our home. They said he had to check something. I was in work then. My wife got frightened and leapt to the phone. She wanted to call me. The android went to and threw her against the wall. My daughter jumped on him. She wanted to help her mother. He killed them both. According to the report, it was a mistake. That damn tin box reputedly evaluated the phone as some paralyzer or something. Well, Theolex simply swept it under the carpet. Now I'm gonna stand up to them one day and have my revenge.
But the android belonged to the state, so...
Yes, to the state, but it wasn't the state's fault. It was the fault of the android. He said it to me.
Who?
It doesn't matter. Let's just say it was one of the investigators, and he was damn good.
But
what? Goddamn, Theolex and Endora will pay for killing my family, and the state's gonna help me with it.
Richard, there's no point. He'll speak that way forever. Just let him be.
what's it like to live this way?
What do you mean by that? Without a family or without a home?
Without a home. I know quite well what it's like to live without a family.
Did you get fired?
That's Endora. They shut down construction and we all got sacked. Moreover, they took our cards.
That's just like them. They simply aren't capable of anything better. But don't lose your heart. We'll take care of them.
We?
Sure, our men. You know what I mean.
The Resistance?
Shh! Not so loud. Yes, you may call us by that name, but we simply fight against Endora and Theolex.
And would you be able to help me find out what happened to me? Why they shut down the construction?
We have quite a lot of work at the moment, but maybe you would be able to work on it alone, with our help, of course.
But?
You know, we can't accept everyone. Do me a favor. I'll get you in touch with my contact man. He'll tell you more.
All right. What shall I do?
Well, you'll have to prove you're able to get something that's almost impossible to find.
And that is?
I have a toy which once belonged to my little girl. I'd like it functioning again. You know, as a remembrance. I need a battery, but not one of those modern ones. It has to be the old type. When you have it, come and I'll give you the contact.
And where am I to find this battery?
That's your problem now.
Great old thing. You can even download music from it. It's partially broken, so it can't be controlled directly. It's an old model without voice control. Rather not. I don't need anything in here. The batteries are stuck tight. I hope I can get them out. It wasn't easy, but the batteries are out. I might as well throw the remote away, though. Battery from the remote control of our television. Can I?
Sure, go ahead.
Are these the right ones?
Show me what you've got. Let's see, you even got me too. Yeah, these are of an old type, yeah, but regrettably not of the type I need.
And what should the battery look like then?
Well, it has to be smaller, much smaller and flat.
All right, I'll try to get another one. Tom?
If you want to talk about the Resistance again, you can leave at once. I won't say a word about it anymore. You already have your own information sources anyway, haven't you?
What? What do you mean?
Do you think I'm totally deaf? I overheard you dealing with his royal drunkard over there.
But...
Keep your excuses for yourself. You could have at least come to consult me. But no, you accepted the first offer you got. That's it. You better not talk to me anymore.
Tom is mad at me. I better let him cool down. Garbage and mess. Since the cleaning robot stopped working, it's been horrific. I don't think I can find anything useful in here. It's just junk, and it's not mine. Andy's mess. I'm not going to dig through it. Andy must be crazy. I don't know if he's awaiting a miracle or death, because that's all he can expect. You can't talk over an android. Andy, I've told you before, and I'm telling you again, don't act like a fool.
Look, you see your chance in that resistance of yours, but I think I'm the one who's right. Those may be only walking metal boxes, but someone has to command them. And whoever that is will notice me eventually.
Really? And what do you think he'll do then? He'll lock you up. Or worse.
Sir, I've identified the keyword resistance in your speech. Do you happen to have some information about that illegal organization?
No, you misunderstand me. Persistence. I was saying he's being persistent.
All right, sir. But don't hesitate to inform us if you know anything.
Sure. To assist and to protect. I know.
Exactly so, sir.
Stop persuading me! Go to those phantoms of yours. Let me alone, will ya? It's none of your business.
How's the negotiating going?
Well, a guy was here a moment ago who seemed to be in command of the androids. I'll wait till he shows up again.
I need to get an old battery, so I thought...
Well?
That I could search your stuff? Maybe I can find one there?
Oh, that could be. Wait, you haven't searched there already, have you? Watch your words! As far as I know, it's you who needs something. And this is not the best way to go about getting it.
All right, you're right. I exaggerated a bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, alright. Have a look, take anything you want. It's mostly crap anyway.
Thanks. I owe you one. This old digital watch might be useful. I'm not going to take anything else. Andy's watch. He didn't mind me taking it. Andy was swearing, but I don't really think he cares so much about the watch. Never seeing him wear it anyway. Battery from Andy's watch. I've managed to get this.
Well, give it to me. Maybe you've got it right this time. Nice work, son. You could find some water in the middle of the desert.
Ah, what a relief. It wasn't exactly easy to find. And what about your part of the deal?
Yeah, sure, don't fear. So, there's a street behind this house with an old warehouse at the end.
Yes, I know, but it's been deserted for quite a long time. I haven't ever seen its gate open.
Just go there. This time the gate won't be closed. You'll see. Tell him I sent you. He'll know. And in fact, he said he believed in your skills. He expected you would find us.
All right. Bye for now.
Yeah, okay. Now, if you excuse me, I have some serious business to attend to.
It's unbelievable how fast he's fallen asleep. Last time I was in this warehouse,
Aha, let's see. A visitor. Why doesn't that surprise me?
I was told you expected me, that's why.
Not only that, I've heard a lot about you. Now what exactly do you want from me?
I want to join the Resistance, to fight against the establishment.
Against the establishment? Endora sacked you and now you want to fight? Or does it have something to do with your family?
How do you know about that?
Look, we know everything. If you really want to fight this establishment of yours, go and speak with Professor Petrenko. He lives in the better part of the slums. Do you know how to get there?
Yes, I've been there. The high-level railway goes there.
Exactly. It's the first house beside the station. He will tell you what you need to know, and tell him No Name sent you.
And that's all you'll tell me?
You need nothing more for the time being. Now go.